Friends, welcome to today's devotional. Our verse today is found in John 1 verse 9. That was the true light which gives light to every man coming into the world. The first step towards salvation is to respond to the drawing of the love of Christ, which is found in selected messages. Everyone, everywhere is being drawn, except possibly those who have already been brought to a confrontation with God and have turned Him down. Jesus said that the Holy Spirit would convince the world of sin. That's found in John 16 verse 8. He didn't only say church members, not just a few, but the whole world. He told us about His Father. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him. That's found in John 6 verse 44. And Jesus Himself is involved. John 12 verse 32 reads, "And I, if I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all peoples to myself." The three mighty persons of the Godhead are drawing every person to face the real issues of time and eternity and make their decision. Do you have a desire for something better than you presently know? If you do, it is God who gives you that desire. Whether you are ready to admit it or not, whether you'd identify it as that or not, it is God. He's drawing you. He's drawing your heart, your life, your mind to Him. The desire will not be satisfied by just being religious. There's a big difference between being religious and being spiritual. There's a difference between knowing the rules and knowing the Lord. There can be a big gap between going through the forms, playing the game called church, and really knowing God. Maurice Venden goes on to share his personal experience. He says, "My telephone rang at 2 one morning. I stumbled down the hall to the phone and heard a woman's voice on the other end of the line. She said, 'Sir, can you help me?' I asked, 'What kind of help do you need at this time of day?' 'I need to find God. Do you know God?' Venden continues, 'Would you think for a moment of all the answers I could have given? I'm a preacher. No, do you know God? I studied Greek. No, do you know God? Or I keep the Sabbath and pay tithe. Sir, do you know God?' That's the question for each one today. Do you know God? Do you know Him personally? That's your biggest need.